and introduce our honoree. Let me begin by reminding you, Mark, John, Vince, Ron, Ed, Sharon, this is not a roast. I am not the MC of the Greg Bruce Roast here at 20th and Albany. Tonight is about honoring and celebrating Greg. For as hard as that might seem for someone as lovable, fun, and personable as our honoree, here's my best attempt to describe and introduce someone who has had such an immense impact in our lives and here at LaSalle. Before email, text, there were and still are his conversations and phone calls. Before Goldman introduced us to EI, he demonstrated and shared empathy. Before buzzwords such as collaboration, partnership, and engagement, he naturally gathered us. Before concepts such as innovation and experiential became popular in higher ed, he simply shared his big ideas, and we began learning by doing. Before societal and social impact, he lived his life with LaSallian inspirations and intentions, making a difference, having impact. Mr. Big, Big Poppy, just a couple of his nicknames. Greg exemplifies power and influence in ways that are simple, motivating, and impactful, and yes, big. A son, brother, husband, father, grandfather, uncle, in-law, teacher, advisor, counselor, known across the globe as an expert consultant, served our country as a member of the Air Force, 3 years, 7 months, 21 days, a mentor and a loyal and trusted friend. From the book, The Work Is Yours, The Life of St. John Baptiste de La Salle, Brother Luke Somm wrote of de La Salle's words as he himself expressed his experience. God, who guides all things with wisdom and serenity, and whose way it is not to force the inclination of persons, willed to commit me entirely to the development of the schools. He did this in a perceptible way and over a long period of time, so that one commitment led to another in a way that I did not foresee in the beginning. Greg embodies our LaSallian mission, and he lives our core values. And this reflection captures his dedication to our School of Business since first arriving in 1981. His LaSallian legacy in his roles with the School of Business as MBA Director and Director of Strategic Planning, our Dean, Dean Emeritus, and faculty member. Today's business students, our future business explorers, thousands of students, past, present, and future, share in programs, opportunities, and events that have not only his fingerprints, but his personality that remains woven in these unique and long-standing big ideas. Greg would make a phone call, listen with energy and empathy. He engaged, collaborated, and partnered with so many of you, and simply, yet strategically, shared conversations about his conceptual ideas to help LaSalle students, faculty, alumni, and our corporate partners all come together to provide an exceptional and experiential business education. LaSalle's full-time MBA program, Bankers Day, Executives on Campus, Economic Outlook, Business Scholars Co-op, and Leadership Fellows programs, Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, and a global travel study. Each and every one of these began with shared ideas that led to conversations and connections, resulting in resources, contributions, and execution. Greg put the fun in fundraising. Many of you were in attendance or supported our events held at the Union League, the Philo-Patreon, the Downtown Club, or here in this ballroom, all with the purpose of bringing people, ideas, and resources together, the art of partnership. Tonight, we especially remember and pay tribute to Greg's greatest partnership, his marriage to his beloved Pat, sharing nearly 54 years of marriage. Through all of his accomplishments and throughout his entire LaSallian career, Pat was by his side, ever so gracious and always supportive. Greg and Pat's children here tonight, all of them LaSalle alumni. Julie, Robert, and Daniel, we warmly welcome you and your families back to 20th and Albany. I asked many of you to describe Greg with one word, and keep it clean. Loyal, wise, insightful, knowledgeable, caring, authentic, positive, loving, generous, faithful, charismatic, steady, fair-minded, kind, counsel, compassionate, supportive, beloved, and the most popular response, dedicated. Other beloved nicknames were shared, along with Mr. Big and Big Poppy. There's Cupid, he was born on Valentine's Day, Bullwinkle, and Bubba. To know Greg is to love him. When you work with Greg or engage with mutual friends, his students, our alumni, or make LaSalle connections, it is beautiful, really, to listen to how he is described, adored, and admired. I leave you with two of my favorite reflections and memories of working with and adoring Greg. You will see him shortly up here, dressed beautifully and professionally, suit and tie. Not a coffee stain to be had on his crisp white shirt. We almost had it. The only thing missing is the ever-present spray can of Scotch Guard that I kept in my desk drawer over all of our years together in College Hall. And each time Greg would be heading out to meet with a donor, an alum, or attend an event, we would have what they call today a fit check. That very often included a delicate dose and spray of Scotch Guard on his tie and his suit lapels. He called me earlier this week to let me know of his already scheduled haircut appointment he had this morning. My oh my, we've come a long way. Ash Wednesday, about 25 years ago. For some reason, we missed receiving ashes. Not just us, but many colleagues around campus. It was the end of the day, and I went into Greg nearly in tears. I was to meet my mom downtown at the academy for the orchestra. As I was getting ready to leave, I stood in the office doorway, feeling terrible, and asking Greg, how can I go without ashes on my forehead? My mom will be so upset. With that, Greg calmly and strategically, always the compassionate problem solver, said, come here, Bagsy. And as I made my way into his office, he dipped his thumb into his ashtray and proceeded to make the sign of the cross on my forehead. As I coughed and rushed out the door, I was met by none other than John Grady Sr., a true LaSallian and Irish Catholic colleague. As we said our quick hello and goodbye, John noticed my ashes and said, where did you get your ashes? And I picked up my pace, running down those marble steps of College Hall, not really knowing how to answer John's question. So I just yelled back, I don't know, just go see Greg first. Greg and the game of golf. We cannot talk about and honor Greg without talking about golf. 4 holes in one of them in Scotland. He played Pine Valley, Marion, and he's one of the few people we know who has played Augusta National. Greg even managed to get a round of golf in while serving our country in Saigon. 3 years, 21 days. Sharing a round of golf with Greg is a gift, time treasured. Tonight's honoree, a dedicated, beloved, and treasured friend and colleague. His humor, humility, kindness, integrity, and loyalty are endearing qualities that we should all be lucky enough to model. He has left an impact on all of us and on our School of Business, and for that, we are grateful. Please join me with a